Morning and happy Sunday. I'm your host, Jolly. You're tuned in to Sunny Daze, where last week's brightest stories shine all in one place. So let's get started. Our Did You Know was November isn't just a month of sweaters, pies, and family dinners. It's a celebration all on its own, full of traditions that stretch across the globe and warm the heart. So, did you know that in Mexico, the first days of November are filled with color, music, memory? It's for the Day of the Dead. Families create beautiful altars with marigolds, candles, favorite foods to honor, and loved ones who have passed on. It's not about sadness, it's about love that lasts forever. And while that celebration fades into the glow of candles, another light rises across in India and across the world. Homes shimmer with tiny lamps called diyas. Fireworks sparkle in the skies, and sweet treats fill the air with joy. It's a celebration of hope, victory, and the power of light to chase away darkness, called the Festival of Lights. And here in the United States, November brings Veterans Day on the 11th, a moment to pause, reflect, and honor the men and women who've served our country. At exactly 11:11, many stand in silence, offering gratitude for courage that never fades. And if your heart needs an extra dose of inspiration, well, then on November 13th, in comes World Kindness Day. It's a reminder that kindness doesn't need a reason or a schedule. It can be a smile, a helping hand, or a gentle word, because the world always needs a little lighter it always feels a little lighter when we care for one another, right? And as the month moves on, our kitchens fill with laughter and the scent of good things as we gather for Thanksgiving. From the pilgrims on who shared the first harvest meal to families today around crowded tables, it's all about gratitude, togetherness, and maybe one too many slices of pie, right? And then way up north in Sweden, as the nights grow long, the preparations began for what's called St. Lucia's Day. Children dress in white and sing to bring light into the winter's darkness. It's a festival of compassion and hope, a reminder that even in the coldest months, light always finds its way. So, as November unfolds, and we're to the end of it now with Thanksgiving, let us all have remembered that we need to celebrate life more and connection more, and from quiet moments to thanks of loud laughter under glowing lights. Wherever you are, keep shining your own little light into the world because November is a month of warmth, wonder, and kindness. And in our entertainment section this week, we talked about some shows for the kiddos. So Sesame Street, season 56, landed on November the 10th through Netflix and PBS Kids. It's reimagined with fresh segments, more emotion focused learning, and guests like NASCAR's Bubba Wallace. It's got classic characters you trust that you know. Um, Gosh, it's a good one. Strong for younger viewers. And then there was Chiba Tiny Tales. It's a new bite-sized episodes on Disney Plus. It's perfect for like quick breaks, younger kids, or just that one more episode moment. And then we've got Disney Twisted Wonderland, the animation, streaming this November. It's fantasy, magic, and styled for the tween age. It's a little more grown-up fun, but again, that tween crowd is they want to have the intrigue and the flair. And for those looking for something fun and different, there's Vampirina. It's a Vampirina, teenage vampire, is now widely available. A show about a teenage vampire navigating school, music, and growing up. Whoa, there's one for you. Super quirky, musical energy in it, good for laughter, and something kind of offbeat. And then finally, there's the Fantastic Four, First Steps. It's dropping on Disney Plus, or it dropped on Disney Plus this month too. It's a friendly family superhero adventure with the first Marvel family. Um, it's got action, it's got heart, it's got family. All of them definitely wins. So there you have it. 5 fresh streaming picks for kids this November. Whether you're catering to the little toddlers, whether you're doing elementary or tweens, there's something here for the whole family to dive into this month. All right, let's move on to our Jolly Chat original called Blocks Giving. Happy Blocks Giving. The South Bronx was buzzing like a skillet on a Sunday morning. You could smell the story before you could even hear it. Roasted turkey, jerky chicken, sweet potato pie, and someone's cousin definitely burning something that was not going to be on the menu. Every year on Saturday, the Saturday before Thanksgiving, the folks of Maple and 138th didn't wait for Thursday. They made their own holiday. Thanks block giving. The street transformed into one long table covered in mismatched chairs, foil pans, and enough laughter to keep the chill of the November air away. DJ Tito set up his speakers on the corner, spinning old school hits that made everyone from Grandma Ruth to little Jaden with his toy drumsticks move like the music was stirring their souls. Kids zoomed around the scooters, and someone's auntie kept hollering, "Don't run near the potato salad," like it was sacred ground or something. Miss Lila, the unofficial mayor of the block, started the feast with her famous thankful toast. She stood on a milk crate with her cup of sweet tea and said, "Family ain't just who you share blood with. It's who shows up when you're out of sugar and you need a smile." Everyone cheered, clinking their cups of soda and cocoa, and Uncle Reggie shouted out, "Preach it, Lila," from the grill. This year, they even had a giving table, baskets for donations, canned goods, coats, and mittens for neighbors in need. Nobody left empty-handed, not of food, nor of kindness, nor of joy. When the sun set behind the brownstones, fairy lights twinkled across the street like tiny stars that decided to join the party. Kids danced, teens played spades, and the smell of cinnamon and gratitude wrapped around the block. And as the night wound down, Miss Lila looked around and whispered, now this is Thanksgiving. Because block giving wasn't just a meal. It was a memory served with love, one plate at a time. The end. And I thought to ponder this week, well, what is kindness? What is kindness? Is it the moment you pause your busy day to listen? I mean, really listen to someone's story? Is it the quiet smile that says, "You matter"? Is it the tiny act you think no one noticed, but it changed someone's entire mood? Kindness can be courage wrapped in gentleness. It can be love dressed in everyday clothes. It's what turns strangers into neighbors and moments into memories. So when you ponder what kindness looks like, just look in the mirror. Because, honey, it starts right there. And this week's Make You Feel Good Friday story, well, it was the $20 kindness challenge. So sometimes a small act of love can ripple far beyond what you've even imagined. And that's exactly what happened in a little Pennsylvania town, thanks to one teacher's big heart. Meet Kristen Ulmer. She's an English teacher who turned grief into sadness. You see, a few years ago, Christina's lost her sister, someone who always believed in helping others, even when she didn't have much herself. When her sister passed, Christina wanted to keep that spirit alive. So she started what's now known as the $20 Kindness Challenge. Each year, she gives every student in her class a $20 bill and one assignment. Use it to make the world better. That's it. No speeches, no grades, no essays. Just kindness and pass it forward. One student used their $20 to buy groceries for a struggling neighbor. Another donated it to the local animal shelter. One even surprised the janitor with a warm meal after a long shift. And every time Christina's class filled, filled with stories, laughter, tears, and that quiet, powerful moment when kids realize how good it feels to give. What started as one teacher's tribute to her sister has grown into a community tradition, proof that even a small change can create a big change. So the next time you wonder if kindness makes a difference, remember Christina and her class. Sometimes the greatest lessons aren't found in a textbook, they're found in the hearts we help heal, one bill at a time. Thanks for joining me for this week's Sunny Days podcast. I hope these stories carried a little warmth into your heart and a smile onto your face. Remember, no matter what the week brings, there's always a reason to look forward to the sunshine. I'll see you next Sunday with more stories, more spark, and of course, more days filled with sunshine. And until then, stay bright and stay sunny, and most importantly, stay you.